was happening.
Kobe, how'd you feel?
Felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. Legs felt strong. Surprisingly so, but it felt good.
Was there anything coming in? Second night of back-to-back, 4 to 5 nights. Was there anything coming in that you would have?
No. I was thinking about that in the locker room. I was thinking, what did I do differently? It was just something, and I still don't know. During the game on the bench, I just try to stay as loose as possible, jumping up and down, running in place, and doing all those things that old guys do at the gym that you see and you make fun of, and you try not to do that. But at this point, you just got to do whatever you got to do to stay loose.
Did you make it a point to shoot more mid-range jumpers tonight?
Yeah, because I have my legs. When I have my legs, I can go through that shot, and I feel very comfortable in that shot and stopping and pulling up. So, once I knew I had my legs, I felt pretty comfortable going to it.
Kobe, now that you showed some of your timing back, is that something that you carry over? Is that more kind of a day-like?
I don't know. I don't know. Got a day off tomorrow, and the thing about at this stage in my career, I can't even really take a day off of rest. So tomorrow I have to do some sprints and try to and run and stay active, and hopefully that'll do the trick.
Kobe, obviously you're getting a lot of appreciation from the crowds wherever you're going now. What did you think about the reaction tonight? They seem to be more.
No, it was great. It was really great. I mean, it was fun. It was like, it felt really good to play the game in front of the fans and to have that amount of appreciation and love. It's just, it really is a beautiful feeling to have that.
Kobe, una pregunta para Telemundo Washington. ¿Nos podrías decir lo que se siente jugar contra un jugador como John Wall, que anotó 34 puntos, y tú tuviste una gran noche hoy como en tus mejores tiempos?
No, John es muy fuerte, tiene mucho talento. Durante el juego yo siempre he estado hablando a él, siempre diciendo cosas que miro o ayudándolo un poco con este movimiento aquí, o miraste esto, porque es muy importante para jugadores como yo ayudar a los jóvenes, así pueden mejorar como al juego.
Algo similar a lo que sucedió cuando tú eras joven y jugaste contra Michael Jordan.
Sí, siempre hago preguntas a Michael. Siempre yo llamo para preguntas. Digo a John que yo soy aquí para la misma cosa. Si necesitas algo, llámame.
But did you need a game like, obviously your confidence is very high, but given how your health has been, the struggles to shoot, did you need a game like this to kind of show you that your body
Nah, maybe writers like you, maybe. But for myself, personally, I just do my best, man. I just go out there and work. I don't necessarily need it for a confidence perspective, but more from a figuring out how to manage my body perspective. Now I have to really look and see what did I do over the last couple of days that might have been a little different, and preparing my body and why my body feels so strong right now.
Kobe, with a small sample now, what is it like? Going to be like on the road since your announcement? Obviously, we have a long ways to go. What do you think is important going forward for you personally, managing all of this all the time, but also for your young teammates to progress through the year while this is going on?
They all seem to enjoy it. We're all just having a good time with it and just having fun and going out there and playing and trying to play with the right energy. And I think it's really helping our team. It seems like it's kind of pumped some life into us to play with some more energy. And for myself, I just hope I can stay injury-free. I'd hate to go into a building for the last time and not be able to perform and not be able to play. So for me, it's really just about being healthy and going out there and trying to do the best I can.
Kobe, has the announcement made it so that it's freeing in some ways and just getting that out there?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's much more relaxed. It's just not in the back of my mind anymore. It is what it is now.
Is it more than you thought it would be, the reaction?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I thought everybody hated me. It's really cool, man.
Kobe, when you're talking today about talking to Michael about time, have you guys ever had conversations about this time in this match?
With the Wizards, no, not really. Not really. We just talk, just generally about the game and what it feels like to be playing the last year and things like that, but nothing specific towards the Wizards.
Well, we just following the experiment. What do you take away from this time?
Excuse me, say again?
You know in the game, obviously, and studying him. What did you take away from this time?
Well, I mean, he did everything he could to prepare. I mean, much the same way he was in Chicago. He studied the game and got his body ready to play, and nutrition was a big thing for him, and he just did whatever he could to prepare himself, and I just try to do the same thing.
Kobe, Lionel Messi en Barcelona dijo hoy que sentía alegría, pero tristeza también porque te retirabas.
Sí.
Y que consideraba eras una leyenda viva. ¿Qué le dices a Messi? Dice que qué lástima que sea una leyenda viva.
No, muchas gracias a Leo. Leo lo encontró Leo cuando tenía 18 años, 17 años, eras muy joven. Me siento mucho orgullo, ¿no? Jugadores como Messi me mandan mensajes así. Le digo gracias y fuerza Barça.
Hablando de Barcelona, Kobe, hablaste hace 5 meses que había una posibilidad de dejar la puerta abierta para terminar tu carrera profesional.
No puedo,
en Barcelona.
físicamente no puedo.
No.
Físicamente no puedo.
Addressed it before with the other gentleman up here, but could you talk to us about what you and John Wall spoke about?
A lot about certain tactical things throughout the course of the game. He knocked down a jumper that I thought was beautiful. It was one dribble pull-up jumper, and I think, for him, if that becomes a bread and butter shot for him, he's going to be really more unstoppable than he already is. With his speed and be able to stop on a dime and raise up and shoot. And we just talked about certain things like that. We laughed about when I fouled him in open court. And I said, John, when I was 23, I wasn't going to catch you. I'm definitely not. I'm just going to wrap you up. I'm not chasing you right now.
Kobe, you still have this season to go, but do you think some time about what you want to do in the future? Take some time off from basketball, coaching.
Coaching me? It's about the funniest thing I've heard all year. No, it's just not. That's not going to happen. But I'll be around the game. I'll come and I'll watch and I'll spectate, and I'm around for the young guys all the time. I mean, they can call me absolutely anytime they want, and we can talk basketball and give advice and things of that nature.
Your parents also have the Olympics in Rio. Are you interested eventually?
A little bit, but it's not something I'm thinking about every day, honestly. I mean, I'm just trying to get through the season. It's not something that's on the front of my mind.
Kobe, did the president have anything inspirational to say today?
Yeah, I mean, we talked a lot about the game. We talked a lot about the future and what comes next. It was great to spend that time together. I mean, we sat there and talked for about 15, 20 minutes, and it was very inspirational. Yeah.
Kobe, I know it's been a long day of basketball for you. Traveled from Philly down to here to play again, back-to-backs. But during the course of the day, did you have any kind of thought about what's going on out in San Bernardino?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We have, obviously being in California, we know quite a few people in that area. So, the first thing we did was reach out and make sure everybody was safe and sound. And obviously, our thoughts and prayers with all the families out there. And it's still unclear to me exactly what all went down, because we were playing a game, so I really don't know what the updates are, anything of that nature. But obviously, just praying for them.
Kobe, you've obviously played the Washington organization 30 times or so in your career, whether it was going up against Michael Jordan or Gilbert Arenas. Is there any memory that stands out the most for you from those battles?
Them snapping our 19-game winning streak coming in here. It still pisses me off to this day. It does. It just eats at me, man. I think it was 2000 and we came in here on a nice win. I mean, it was a 17-game win streak, and they snapped it. And it was.
Last two questions.
Ah.
Kobe, you received so much appreciation from everyone internationally in here, also in DC. And I know we've spoken about a little about the conversations you had today, but not only with the players, but this organization. Are any special messages or anything that really stood out to you? I won't even specify just the Wizards, but in general, since your announcement, that has really stuck to you and inspired you, I guess, for the rest of the season.
Well, I mean, just the just the thank yous, and a lot of it was them letting me know how I've influenced their players. And this comes from coaches and from general managers, and how much they've kind of used me as an example for their younger players and teaching them, and they just wanted me to know the impact that I've had on them indirectly, and thanking me for that, and that obviously means a lot to me.
Kobe, there's a lot of Chinese fans in China, and you have been to China a lot of times. And do you think you're going to continue to go to China in the future after you retire?
Oh, more often now, yeah. Yeah, we spend a lot more time together, and can put them through a lot more exercises and teaching the game a lot more, and so we'll have more time to do some fun things. So.
Kobe, muchas razas, una liga multicultural, la NBA, donde están también los latinos.
Sí.
Gasol también te dice que gracias por el básquet, gracias por el deporte, ante todo por ser la persona que eres, pero ¿qué les dices a los demás hispanos que juegan en la NBA?
Bueno, es necesario darle gracias a jugadores como Pau Gasol y Manu Ginobili y algo así, porque ellos son muy fuertes, ellos son los heroes, ¿no? Para mí es emparando luego en Italia y en Europa, y ahora que estoy aquí, cuando me retiro, me gustaría mucho andar a España y Argentina e Italia y enseñando un poquito del baloncesto allí, como imparó yo cuando fui muy joven.
Kobe, before you announced retirement, you mentioned that you would like to play in Rio. Is that out of the question now, or are you still thinking about?
I'm not thinking about it at all. I'm just trying to get through another 63, and if I'm still standing after that, then we can see.